Yay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Happy Friday. And should we mention it's Friday the 13th? It is. So I got on and we were frozen. And I'm not sure. Yay, there we go. Hey, guys. Hey, will you guys throw some comments up? I'm not sure my comments are showing up yet. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see. Go away. There. Good morning. Good morning, Robin. Thank you. Thank you. And Heather, good morning, honey. Heather, you're not painting? What time is it where you are? And Bobby's on and Denise. Good morning, y'all. So, yay. Good morning. Heather is in the middle of a huge project. She's painting an enormous china cabinet that I've been consulting with her on. So I can't believe you're on here this morning, Heather. Good morning, Laura. It's 9, so the time is the same. I don't know why I was forgetting where you are. Good morning, Stacy. After this, I go in and finish. I can't wait. Laura, you got your website up. Do you have your products on there, your skin products, or you're just up to date on all of your fabulous jewelry? Tell me, because I'm high and dry, woman. I'm high and really dry. I need some lotion. Good morning. Julie's on. Good morning, Julie. Or good afternoon. Julie is far, far away. Julie, do you usually watch Fancy Food Friday? I don't think I usually see you on here. I am so glad you're here today. You guys, Julie is an amazing furniture artist. You guys should check her out. Anyway, let me back up. Good morning. I have my 11-year-old's hat on today because, you know, when we wear a hat, it's not to be cute. It's because you know what's going on underneath here. So she got this new hat from her sister. And I don't think you can see the sparkles, but it's super, super sparkly. It's so cute. So let me introduce myself. My name is Tracy, and I am with Tracy's Fancy, and we are here. Good, Julie. I'm glad you're here. We are here for Fancy Food Friday. We do it every Friday morning. I am here in San Antonio, Texas. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, and we do this from about 9 to 10. I don't think it's going to go so long today. But we get on here and we talk about our health, and we talk about the benefits of clean eating. And I'm reading Laura's comment. Good morning, Stephanie. We talk about all sorts of things, not just food, but things that we can do just to take care of ourselves, for our family, for ourselves, for our friends, so that we can live a longer, healthier, happier life. Good morning, sunshine. Stephanie, I finally tried kombucha. Is that how you say it? Kombucha? You know, we were going to make it, and you made it, and you said you had a fail. But I finally tried it at the farmer's market. I went to the farmer's market at the Pearl this past weekend for my birthday, which was fabulous, except it was freezing, and it was really, really good. It was really good. The lady there that makes it, I guess she's there all the time. It was super good. So Heather's saying hi to Julie. I got a new SCOBY. A SCOBY, you guys. Kombucha. Stephanie, give a little... Try two, take two. So the SCOBY is the starter. It's like the starter, right? The starter from someone else's batch. Is that correct? And is it kind of gelatinous? That's what I looked up and read. I did a little research on it. Am I right? So it's it starts with a mushroom, right, Stephanie? And it's fermented, and it takes a few days, I don't know how many days, to make your mother batch, I guess. And then if you get a small section of that mushroom from, yes, it's tea, mushroom, and you let it ferment, and 2 to 3 weeks. And then if you get a SCOBY, which is a little portion that you share with someone else, and then they can start their own batch. And so it's a fermented food, and it's a drink, and it's very, very powerful healing for the gut. And I can't remember the flavor that I got, but it was my first time to try it, and it was really, really good. And I am gonna have our internet provider back out here because for the last 3 weeks in a row when I've tried to get on, it freezes immediately and doesn't let me on. And I also did a live for Dixie Belle and got dropped this past week, and that was a real bummer. I was like halfway through my hour-long live painting, and I got dropped. So Teresa, are you on? Stephanie, no. I don't even know who our AT&T. I don't even know who my internet provider is. Isn't that terrible? Matt does all that. He handles all that. He changes things all the time, you guys. If someone's got a good deal, he switches. So good morning, Lori. So anyway, let's talk. Let's regroup here for a minute, and let me tell you that today is my 117th day on good. Teresa, I'm so glad to know that, because I don't know, that's a guy thing. 117th day following the autoimmune protocol, completely strict. I've had no cheat days. I've had no temptations. It's just a way of life for me now, and I will continue this until I feel led to not continue it. I haven't reintroduced any foods except coffee, but I didn't reintroduce it. It just never left, and I've been fine with that. Try turning off your Wi-Fi. What? Oh, girl, we turn everything off. We turn everything off when I do lives. I don't. Matt does. He turns everything off. All the other phones in the house. I've done that forever when I do my lives. We turn off the Roku, everything that's attached to the modem. Everything gets turned off. And we have two sources here. We have like a 2 gig and a 5 gig, whatever that means, 2G and a 5G, and we have an extender. When I got really serious about doing lives with my business, I said I want the best, and we had them out, and it was great for a little while, and then now it's just jacking up. So, even on your phone, I turn it off on my phone. No, but we turn them off on anyone else's phone. This is what I've always heard, you guys. Okay, you guys are on here for food, not for internet talk. But for those of you who want to do lives or want to know about this, they say that your internet connection when you are live streaming or live like this, good morning, Julie, is you are only as good, your internet strength is only as good as your oldest device that's attached to it. So if you have an older computer that's attached to the modem that you're getting your power source from, Teresa, we need to talk about that, because I need to know what you're saying. I need to know that. If you have, anyway, that older device is going to pull so much. It's going to pull so much, and you're going to get less power and less strength. So I feel like you guys are really high up. So anyway, I'm going to have them out. So today is day 117 for me, and what do I want to talk? Oh, I want to tell you guys. So if we can get up to 20 shares, if you guys will share, if you will everyone that's watching, just push the share button. You don't have to say anything on your post. If you will just share it to your page, or share it with a friend, or share it to someone specific, when the live is over, if we had 20 shares, I'm going to choose another person that I'm going to send another rollerball to that needs help with sleep. So if you would do 20 shares, I'm going to choose someone, and I'm going to send you a rollerball. I'm already sending a rollerball out over the weekend to someone else who really wanted to try the sleep oils, who's having issues with sleep. She's post-surgery and is really interested in having some issues. And so I said, you know what, I'm just going to send you a rollerball. So since I'm going to be making a couple, I thought that I would, y'all are saying such great things, having issues letting you turn on my phone. I am so going to try that. Well, I would try that right now, but it would knock us off. Good morning, Emily. Emily, you are not supposed to be on. You're supposed to be having fun with your happy anniversary to Emily. Emily's anniversary was yesterday. Yeah, Julie, you are so funny. That is a smart aleck comment, but that is the truth. Isn't that the truth? Okay, so I'm not kidding you guys. If y'all will share, I've got a gift coming for someone. Thank you, Teresa. I saw that from Due Dodson. I thought that was great. She did a Dixie Belle live yesterday painting a fireplace, and she did it. She was like, if you get up to such an amount of shares, we'll give away this pint of paint. I was like, that is a great motivator. I like that. We always say, you know, link or comment or whatever. I thought that was great. Yes, Julie. Julia, yes, absolutely. You share. People still watch the videos, of course. And I can send you a roller ball. I can send you a roller ball all the way over there. So who used rice cauliflower in their smoothies? Hands up, make a comment with a hands up. I want to know who used rice cauliflowers in their smoothies, because that was my big share with y'all last week. And it is so good. I'm out of data and can't watch. About to hop in a kayak. Good for you, Emily. Go away. You need to be out of data. Get off of your phone. Get off your phone. Y'all tell Emily bye. Go away, Emily. You work too hard. Go away. And you're always out of data. What's up? You need a new phone. Oh my goodness. I'll have you do some more work for me, right? And we'll get you a new phone. Did anyone use rice cauliflower? Come on, you guys. My daughter did, and she loved it. She loved it. Haley loved it. Y'all went silent. I was so excited about it, and y'all don't want to disappoint me, do you? You don't want to tell me that you didn't use rice cauliflower in your smoothies? You didn't feel like you needed that extra dose of vitamin C, or you didn't get it at the grocery store because you forgot? Stephanie, if you will add frozen rice, Cindy's going to do it today. Stephanie said she'll try it. I believe you, Stephanie. Stephanie, buy the frozen rice cauliflower. Leave it frozen and add just like a big wad of it, a big handful of it to your smoothie with your spinach and your fruit and whatever else you put in there, your coconut milk, your almond milk. It adds texture to it. So you have to like texture. It is so good, and it adds a big dose of vitamin C also, which is great, but I am a texture girl, and I miss that in my smoothies. I'm always adding a ton of ice to try to make it more textury, and the frozen cauliflower, I saw it on Instagram. Someone did it, and I tried it, and I'm in love, and I won't make a smoothie without it now. It's so good. Okay, so I wanted to know if anyone did that. I have 3 bags of it in my freezer. Yeah, no, probably like more like a half a cup. Probably a half a cup. Just depends on how big. I mean, I make the big bullet size smoothie, like the big, large smoothie. Yeah, happy Friday. And it's Friday the 13th, y'all. I'm learning to like papaya. See, Julie, I don't like papaya. Matt doesn't like the smell, but he likes the taste, but I don't like it. And see, you like a pudding texture. I like more like ice milk texture. So the more whipped it is, I don't like it. I like it. I want to feel it on my tongue like food. So I love mango. I do. So I told you guys I was going to make pizza with the rice cauliflower, make a pizza crust, and I did not. I did not make that over the weekend, but I am going to tell you that I made chili last night. I made what they call chili. If you guys, for those of you who are serious about following autoimmune protocol, because there are many of you on here that are dealing with pre-diabetes, rheumatoid arthritis, Hashimoto's, lots of thyroid issues on here. TJ's, Trader Joe's. Trader TJ's, like y'all are friends. I used to be called TJ. Did y'all know that? I was Tracy Johnson, and I was called TJ. Julie Hartness, she says she likes papaya. I don't know why, I just don't like it, but I do love mango. I like mango with cinnamon. Mango with cinnamon in my smoothies, I love it. Anyway, what was I telling y'all? Oh, so if you're on Instagram and you will follow Autoimmune Paleo on Instagram, every week they host, I told you about this last week. They host, good morning, Chrissy. Good to see you back today, honey. Oh my gosh, Chrissy, I have something to tell you in just a minute. Anyway, they host someone different every week who runs their page on Instagram. And so you get lots of good ideas and lots of good recipes. I think it's where I got the rice cauliflower recipe last week. So this week, I saw this chili recipe that looks so good. So I made it last night. It was super easy to make. And it had, and the reason I chose it was because it had something in it that I've never cooked with. And maybe y'all are gonna laugh at me, but it had parsnips in it. Is there anyone else like me that's never cooked with a parsnip? Never used a parsnip. Tell me if you've used parsnips or you've never used parsnips, or if you like parsnips, or if you don't know what the heck a parsnip is. Because I'm gonna be completely honest and tell y'all, I had to ask where the parsnips were. Yay, Cindy said she's never used, Julie's never used a parsnip. I thought for sure. Oh my gosh, I feel so much better. You guys are saying you've never used them. Chrissy, okay, so let me tell you about them. Okay, Stephanie, of course Stephanie's used them. She says she made a sweet potato soup with parsnips. Never have, no clue what they are. Okay, so let me tell you. Last week it was frozen rice cauliflower. This week it's parsnips. Someone's husband had childhood trauma with parsnip. Another forced eating, right? Okay, so I've eaten parsnips roasted and mashed them in mashed potatoes. For me, man. Okay, well, let me tell you I did see that you could roast them. I did look them up. They are a root. There are a couple of different kinds of parsnips. There's a cow parsnip that's part of the parsley family. This is not a cow parsnip. This is just parsnip, and it's part of the carrot family. And it looks just like a carrot, except it is pale. It's white almost. Now, there are also white carrots nowadays. This is not a white carrot, so be sure you read in the produce section. But I had to ask the guys in the produce section, hey, could you tell me where parsnips are? And then they did. And then I said, oh, wow, this looks like a carrot. Is this a carrot? And they didn't know. They couldn't educate me. So, yeah, like you and the sweet potatoes. Exactly. This is childhood trauma. That's so sad. We got to get past it. Teresa, did you try a sweet potato this week? I really want you to try a sweet potato. Jennifer Nobles is on. Jennifer's the one I'm going to send a roller ball to. I'm going to get your roller ball out to you this week. And if we share this, if I'm done with this video and we have 20 shares, I'm going to choose someone else that I'll send a roller ball out to. So y'all let me know if you're wanting a roller ball for sleep, the doTERRA roller ball, I'll send you one out. If you've got needing it to help with sleep. All right, Teresa, you share with me your internet stories about the internet connection, and I will share with you the best way to make a sweet potato, okay? So let me tell you what, so the parsnip to me tasted like a potato. That's what a regular white potato, which I was a huge baked potato eater. I love baked potatoes, and a year ago, I quit eating them because, I went completely like no white carbs like that. So, Robin, I see that. Yes, Stephanie, I think that they would make like a really good mashed potato. So I don't really miss potatoes, white potatoes. I don't really miss them. But when I saw the recipe and then I decided to make it, and I ate it last night. I ate like 3 huge bowls of the soup, y'all. It was so good. And the carrots tasted like carrots, and the parsnips tasted like white potatoes in there to me. They were much, thank y'all for sharing. Thank y'all. They were much mushier than the carrot, if that's the right word, but they had like a grainy consistency to them. And Jennifer, I've never used radish. I'm not a big raw radishes in salads. My mother loved them, and we grew them. But, or she grew them. I picked them because y'all know I can't grow anything. I didn't like, they were bitter to me raw in a salad, but I'm willing to cook them. I'm definitely willing to try them. Good morning, Tibby. Good morning. I'm so glad I'm so glad you're on here. I don't know, Julie. I don't know. I'll have to look. Tell me about it. I'll have to look. So let me tell y'all what was in the chili. It was coconut oil that I just sauteed, onion, and I'll tell you in a second. If I sauteed onion and garlic, fresh garlic and coconut oil, and then I bought beef bone broth just at the grocery store, and it has bone broth as the broth, carrots, parsnips, grated beet, which basically just cooked down and gave like a sweet flavor to the broth. Cinnamon, oregano, sea salt, garlic powder, and grass-fed beef. That was it. That's all that was in it. and it was so good. And to be honest, y'all, I have not felt well for the last, today's my 3rd day, and I hate telling y'all that because I hate saying that. I feel like, do y'all feel like every week I'm saying I'm not feeling well? But you know my story. You know I'm on the autoimmune suppressive therapy. We are weaning down, but it doesn't matter. My immune system is still squashed, which means I catch everything from myself. I catch everything that's out there, and I'm having some kidney issues now. I'm having, it was bladder and now kidney. They did a CT scan on Monday. I haven't heard any results from that, but I've had a lot of pain, a lot of flank pain on both sides, and it's really had me down for the last, today's the 3rd day. So I really dig deep when it's time to come on here with you guys and, you know, try to be upbeat and perky, but to be completely honest, when this camera goes off, I'm like, wah, wah. Wah, wah. But my husband and daughter have been really good, you know, helping me just stay down and stay relaxed. And it's just part of the process. And I'm still so thankful for y'all for, you know, pushing me. It forces me to get up and be here and stay committed. And it also, just the healthy eating and the lifestyle, I can't imagine, like I always say, I can't imagine how bad I would feel if I did not have this diet helping to support me and support my body. So yeah, and see, then y'all say all these wonderful nice things, and it makes me feel like, oh, don't say that, it's okay, I just want to tell you that I don't feel well. I don't feel horrible, I just don't feel well. And it's just like this nagging yuck. But we'll get to the bottom of it, we'll figure it out, and that's why I made soup. That's why I made my own soup, because I always want soup when I don't feel well. So thank you, Heather. Thank you so much. And Chrissy, thank you. So Chrissy, I want to tell y'all this real quick. So you know what? I should go get them. Hold on. I'll be right back. I got to go get some pictures. I don't think you'll be able to see them really well, but hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, Chrissy, so Chrissy and I went to high school together, and there's usually several high school girls on here, but there's not today. I think Chrissy's the only one I've seen. Oh, Tibby, I love your prayers. They just warm my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Anyway, so we were on dance team together, and we had the most adorable dance team teacher, instructor. She was only, I don't know, maybe 5-6 years older than us at the time, maybe 5 years older than us. She was fresh out of college, and you know, we were juniors and seniors, and she was just adorable. And I have sort of reconnected with her. I haven't seen her now in over a year, but she surprised me and showed up at one of my painting parties, painting lesson things, and just surprised me and walked in the door. I didn't even know that she watched me on Facebook. Anyway, Miss Turner was her name then. That's not her name now, but it was Miss Turner at the time. And so Chrissy, I haven't seen her in over a year, but we went to our mailbox yesterday, and she came by my house. Oh, Connie's on. Connie. Hi, Connie. It's Connie. I'm talking about Miss Turner from dance team real quick. She surprised me over a year ago and showed up at one of my painting parties. Just walked in the door, brought me to tears. Like, I just was like, oh, she hasn't changed a bit. And she lives here in town, and I'm gonna set up a lunch or a coffee date with her. But anyway, we went to our mailbox, and she delivered an envelope with the most beautiful note, you guys. I just sat here on the couch last night and cried when I read this note, read it to my husband, and he was like, babe, that is the nicest letter. There's no teacher ever of his, he said, in his history that would ever say such wonderful things. Anyway, she's just an amazing person, and has had a lot to do with decisions I made about my life, and I feel like she had a lot to do with part of forming and of who I am. I just really looked up to her. So anyway, this is her. I don't know. Can y'all see this? Can y'all see these without it? without it glaring. She dropped off some photos in a letter. Can y'all see that? That's her in the middle. It's very glary. No, okay, let's go close. That's her in the middle, and that is me. Look at that polyester tracksuit. That is a polyester jumpsuit, isn't it? Isn't that? Do y'all remember these outfits, Connie and Chrissy? Do y'all remember these outfits? So I guess this is us at some dance competition. This is us getting some award. I don't know. But can y'all tell she's just a baby? And I was such a baby. I think I was 15 or 16. So anyway, super cute. So that's that. Let's see. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, honey. Oh, my goodness. Yep, we were the Starboard Angels. And I can still do that. I can still do that. Can y'all still do that? You were in track? I did no, Heather, I was not in track. I was on dance team. Look, okay, here, this will answer your question. See, I was on dance team. Okay, that's me right there. And I'm still super good friends with this one. And Liz gets on my Facebook all the time. Connie, there's Liz. And there's Yvette. I see her on Facebook quite a bit. I haven't seen her in a long time. This girl right here just got Teacher of the Year in Klein District. And she just retired from being a cheer coach. And Pam and Danielle, do y'all remember? Okay, one more look. Let's see. Oh yeah, see? There I am. Look at that attitude. So there, isn't that cute? Isn't that sweet that she dropped those off with such a nice note? So let me tell y'all why she dropped these off. I don't have very many of these type of pictures. I probably shouldn't tell y'all this. Should I tell y'all? Never could. My mom could. So y'all know this is my second marriage, and I've been married for almost 13 years now. But my first marriage, I was married for 16 years, and we married really, really young. And we were just best friends. We grew up together. We went to the same high school. These girls know him. Those high school girls know him. Anyway, he's a good guy. But after we divorced, he remarried really quickly, like super fast, like weeks. And they got rid of a lot of my stuff before I ever had a moment to get over there and get my stuff. So I lost photos. I lost like a whole era of my life of photos. So she knew that, and that's why she brought me those pictures. So that's really, really special. Very special. Okay, I could say so much more about that, but I won't. Okay, so let's get back to health, okay? I have something else I want to tell you. Oh, real quick, since I'm drinking coffee. I shared this with you guys last week. It's called Cameron's. I looked again at H-E-B. I'm sure Trader Joe's or the other health food stores. H-E-B, my H-E-B is not a health food store. But this is organic coffee, and it's in these soft pads for your Keurig if you guys didn't get a percolator pot like I did. These are... and I wasn't sure if it was biodegradable. I told you this part felt like it, and it didn't. At least it doesn't have to leach. The hot water doesn't have to go through plastic, which is not good for your immune system. Yes, Laura. Yes, it is. Yes. And I'll tell you more about that in a second. But anyway, I did look on I had thrown the box away, so I didn't get to tell you guys. But I did look on the box because I bought more this week. Because this is what my husband's drinking. He's not drinking my percolated coffee for some reason. And we have these for convenience when we're running out the door for when to take a cup of coffee with us. I did read, and these pods, these Keurig pods are 100% plant material made and 100% biodegradable. So these are great. These are great. I love that last name. Which last name? Which last name? I will try this. I love the last name. Camerons, or I don't know what I was talking about. Anyway, I don't know what you're talking about, Elaine. What did I say? I ramble so much, Elaine. Sometimes when it's delayed and you want me to like stop my brain and think backwards, it just doesn't go there. I don't know why. I have such trouble following. So anyway, Cameroons, I think is what it's called, or Camerons. Organic Costa Rican. They have like Costa Rican, Nicaraguan. Anyway, these are really, really good for people that are really trying to help out their immune. Yes, let me hold it up again for y'all, okay? It's backwards. Sorry, I didn't turn the camera, but Camerons. This one is their organic. Look, I have a coffee head. Look, I have a coffee pod head. Good? Coffee name, same as hers. I can still do, oh, Teresa can still do the splits. We may have to have a split competition. Okay, so that's that. All right, y'all ready for this little gadget? I'm going to show you a new gadget. You ready? Who knows what this is? Anyone know what this is? Look. Anybody know what it is? Oh, my 11-year-old didn't wipe it off very well. Something scary. Something scary. Hey, a huge hairdryer. Wah. It does look like that, doesn't it? Kind of looks kind of sci-fi. Yes, Cindy. Exactly. It is a Yonana. It's a Yonana. I bought one. I bought a Yonana. Nope, it's not a juicer. It's not an emulsifier. It's a Yonana. So have y'all heard about these? Let's see. When I was in Abilene last, my son, Brody, told me that, oh, someone's telling me something here. It's a lot. I have to go back to that. I don't know what that was. Someone's feeling better. Connie started the mean green juice in the morning. Oh my God, it tastes awful, but still drinking it. I took out the cilantro and parsley and added ginger root. Much better. Okay, Connie, try it again. Good for you. I'm so glad you're doing it anyway, okay? Because you have to reset your taste buds. You do. And if you will, have you taken all sugar out of your diet? Take all sugar out of your diet. All. Like, don't eat the cakes. Take all sugar out, because you got to reset your taste buds. And you've got a green apple in there, which will help sweeten it, and you'll eventually be able to taste that green apple. If you'll put the parsley and the cilantro back in, because they are so important, get a stevia packet and put like half of a stevia packet in the morning juice and put ice in it. Did I already tell you that? To pour it over ice. Add ice cubes. Stir it with the straws. Get it all nice and chilled. I don't drink mine unless it's got ice in it, because I need it to be like super cold. Even though all of the vegetables were cold from the fridge, I need it colder than that. I need it like chilled. I don't use stevia in it anymore, but I did for probably the first month. I put stevia in it. And then as I got used to having all the natural flavors and being able to taste the sweetness in different vegetables, I eventually took the stevia out, but that will help you. But stick with it. Stick with it. And I know you feel so much better. Yeah. How many days has it been? And ice does help. For sure it needs to be cold. It really does help. I promise. I'm so happy that you're doing that. I'm so happy. You'll feel so much better. My daughter Haley's been doing it now, and she's gotten real serious about it. And I've had so many people, okay, granted, she's only 28 years old, and she's got flawless skin. But I've had a lot of people texting me personally asking if she's pregnant. And they said, what is she doing? She's glowing. And they're talking about on pictures on her Facebook and her Instagram. But she really does, it's the juice. I know it's the juice. It is, she's glowing. Like she just looks so good. And it's because she's been doing it. Now, she was doing it off and on, but got super serious about it. And she's been doing it for a couple weeks. And I know people can already tell. But no, she's not pregnant. She'd love it if she was pregnant, but she's not. 7 days today. Good girl. Keep it up. Did you commit, Connie, to a certain amount of time? Did you commit to like 30 days to see? And did you write down like, weight and measurements and things like that too? I want to glow. I know, Teresa, as we get our age, it's a little harder to glow. Teresa, you do glow. You are adorable. You have like this youthful face. I was watching you mentioned something about I went and looked because someone said on your page, they loved your sunset dresser. And I was like, I just did that. piece that to me that was like the purple and the pink and the orange. And it was kind of sunsetting. I was like, should a sunset dresser too? So I went, and you did it like a week ago and I missed it. But, and yours is like major sunset, and it was beautiful. But I was like, you look so young. You really do. Do it too. Her kids are doing it. 30 days, Connie. I mean that, Teresa. Connie, I'm very, very proud of you, but I have no doubt that you'll do this longer than 30 days. If you get 30 days in, you're in. I know you will be. Okay, back to Mr. Yonanas here. This is really, I'm not pushing this for anyone that is not seriously, thank you, Julie. Thank you. It's the juice, I promise. This is for people who are doing strictly autoimmune, okay? I mean, it's for anyone, but you're not going to appreciate it if you're still eating Bluebell ice cream, or if you're still, going and getting your marble slab or whatever kind of ice cream. You're not going to appreciate this. If you can have real ice cream, if you're still choosing to eat that, this isn't going to be that exciting to you. But this is super exciting to me because I am 117 days in, and 6 months prior to that, I'd had no ice cream either. So, I'm a year with no ice cream. So I was super, super excited about this. My son Brody told me about it. I didn't believe him. He didn't know the name of it. He's like, it's some frozen thing, and you put the fruit in, and it freezes instantly and comes out. Mom, I swear. And I'm like, Brody, I think you're crazy. I think you're on drugs. I've never heard of that. How would that happen? But he was right, because my VA, Emily, who was watching earlier, who's going to go kayaking, she sent me a message, and she was like, have you heard about the Yonanas thing? You really need to share that with your people. I'm like, well, I can't share it with my people unless I have used it. So I looked it up. It was $42 on Amazon. I put it in my influencer shop. I just put it in my influencer shop right before this video, because I won't put anything in my influencer shop unless I've used it. So yes, Laura. So I ordered it, got it in a day, read the instructions, and what you do is you have to have spotted bananas. So cheetah spotted bananas, which I happen to have had because, we eat like 20 bananas a day around here. And you cut them up in little zippy bags and you freeze them. So I did that. And then you have to let it thaw out for, it says about between 5 and 10 minutes, let your bananas sit out on the counter before you go to do it. Don't put like the rock hard bananas in there. So anyway, you just plug it in. That's all you do. You just plug it in, and you open up this little thing. You put your little bowl, your bowl down here, and you can do straight bananas, or you can do any other frozen fruit with it. So we had bags of organic frozen fruit. We had mango, we had blueberries, blackberries, a mix of berries, blueberries, blackberries, and strawberries. Or no, raspberries and strawberries, I think. So we use that. We use the mixed berries and the frozen bananas. So we let them thaw out for a little bit, 5 minutes probably. And then they said to kind of layer it. Do like a few banana chunks, and then push down the chute, the next frozen fruit, and then bananas again, and the next frozen fruit. So in the reviews, people said that they like it mixed with the banana because it makes it creamier. Oh, Teresa, you can't eat bananas anymore? Okay, well, that's what I'm about to tell you is you don't, the reviews, the Yonanas said you need to use bananas with it. But the reviews people said you do not need to use bananas, that the mango and everything went through just fine without the bananas. So I haven't tried that yet, but people put pictures in there in the Amazon reviews, and they showed it, and it looked completely just like it did with the bananas. So you could do it and make, Teresa, you could do it. Although, Teresa, you're not full-fledged autoimmune diet, are you? But your husband is, but your husband's diet, I think he's probably having to watch how many fruits he eats in a day, because I think he's doing more like a diabetic diet, right? Am I right? So, you don't want to just be like eating frozen fruit all day, because there is a carb count with that. So anyway, it was so good, y'all. I'm not kidding. You just push this thing down, and instantly, and it's very loud. It's super loud, and there was a real expensive one that was over like $100 more than this one from the same company, and they said it's the new version and it's quieter. Well, he could still eat this if he's eating fruit, and if he just had a day that he really wanted a snack at night when y'all were watching movies or something, if he would just not eat his fruit during the day and save his fruit for the night and put 2 servings of fruit through here, he could have frozen ice cream. Oh my gosh, I bet you could freeze avocado. I think that is a great idea. Who said that? Oh, Heather, my cousin. That is a great idea. Freeze avocado and send it through. Yeah, let him know. So anyway, I got the cheap version. And so what? It's loud. My house is loud. I'm loud. Whatever. It's loud. So let me show y'all how easy it is to clean up. I just rinsed it off. It says you can put it in the dishwasher. You pull that out, take this little thing, you twist it and pop it off. That's it. This thing is nothing touches this. So nothing gets on here. This, you just unscrew it. So it has three pieces. 1, 2, and 3. This doesn't come apart. This has got like a little grater blade on it. And this is what gets cold. This is the cold part. Now, you know, in my mind, I'm like, how long is that little freezer motor really gonna last? I'm not sure. But you just screw it back on and pop it back on. So I'm super impressed. My 11-year-old is super impressed because, of course, we've cut way down on her sugar in this house with Matt being a diabetic. And oh, sorry, I'm sorry, Sparky. I hit her with the cord. So we've all eaten it, and Zadie had it probably twice yesterday, and it's Friday night, so I'm sure we'll do it tonight too. So I'm falling down into my couch. So that's that. So I hope you like that. I'll put the link up in here, but it's in my Amazon shop. A lot of you know that. Already know my Amazon shop name. So what else can we talk about? Oh yeah, I went to the farmer's market for my birthday. I went to the farmer's market, and oh my gosh, y'all! Now they had the best bone broth people there. They had a couple of booths that had bone broth, and now that I've tasted that bone broth, y'all know Matt makes me bone broth. Oh, it's not anything like those bone broths. That bone broth was so good. It was so good. It had sage in it, and oh man, but it was so pricey. It was pricey. And freeze the fruit and de-thaw for 10 minutes before putting in the machine. Yes, Heather. Yes. Well, the bananas. We didn't de-thaw the berries and that. Now, if you had chunky fruit, like if you're going to freeze avocado, I'm thinking that you might need to thaw that out a little bit. Yeah, Aubrey would love, I'm sure Aubrey would love it, unless she's still eating regular ice cream too, but she'd probably love it. Anyway, yeah, that was really good, trying the bone broth at the farmer's market. There's no way I can afford to buy that bone broth. It was like $12. It was $12 for a mason size jar. Mm-hmm. So I did buy one and brought it home, and I diluted it. I diluted it and ate it this week. So the only other thing I want to ask you guys, and then I'm going to let you guys go for the weekend, is if anyone has information, Heather is on here. Oh, Heather's on here. Heather's commenting right now. Heather, I'm going to throw this out there to people. Oh, that's okay, Chrissy. Yes, go back and listen to it. The Yonana machine, I got it from Amazon. It's in my influencer shop. It was $42. And listen to the quick discussion, and I gave a little demo. Yeah, Chrissy, if you've gone, completely, if you're not eating regular ice cream and you want a nice little treat, this is so freaking good. If anyone on here has information on acupuncture, I'm interested. I'm interested in trying out some acupuncture. I'm in San Antonio. If you know anyone who that you could recommend, because I don't want to just go to anyone. If you have someone you could recommend for acupuncture, I would love to hear about that. And their family's doing it. And they're also using the hyperbaric chamber, which I think sounds super interesting too. And she sent me some information on that. And she's also looking for a functional doctor for me here. What is the name? Darlene's asking the name of the juice that I'm drinking. It's juice that we make ourselves, Darlene. I make it every morning. And a lot of people that are on here, we make it every morning. If anyone can share my link to my juice, that would be so awesome. Tammy, share with me just your experience with acupuncture, okay? I'll go back and read it. If you'll share the experience here in the comments, that would be great. If it's private and you want to private message me, I'm good with that too. And then, yeah, I'd love a referral if anyone has a referral. But I just want to know more about it. I want to hear about your experiences with it. Thank you, Heather. Thank you. So who was I talking to? Darlene. It's a morning juice that we make with our juicers. If you have a juicer, it has 1 green apple, 1 cucumber, 1 celery stalk, a handful of spinach, a handful of kale, just a small handful of cilantro, a small handful of parsley, and 1 whole lemon, including the rind. That's what we send through our juicer. And we drink that every single morning, first thing in the morning, on an empty stomach. It's a game changer. It's a life changer. It will wake you up. You will feel the rush. It's better than coffee, even though I still have coffee later. It is full of vitamins. It's a vitamin rush straight through the lining of the gut wall, right into your bloodstream. And it's just a really, really nice thing that you can do for yourself every day. And Connie is on here, and Connie is 7 days in and she's committed to 30. And that's what I tell people. Even if you think 30 days is too long, if you can't commit to 30, try 7. Try 7 days. Connie's saying that oh my gosh, yes, Darlene, acid reflux. It's a huge, huge game changer for acid reflux. As a matter of fact, I believe it's Heather. Was it Heather whose husband had awful acid reflux and had been on meds forever? It was Downing, I think, whatever, Tums and something else that he takes, a prescription med, constantly all day. And he got on this, and within, I think she said 3 days. No more meds. So, yes, it's a total game changer. It will completely help balance your gut, which is what you need. Yes, Heather is saying, so also, Darlene, if you'll go to my website, tracysfancy.com, www.tracysfancy.com. Yes, Darlene, go to tracysfancy.com. And when you go to my website, you'll see a section for Fancy Food Friday. Go to that section and you'll see everything that we talk about on here. And the juice is the best thing to do. It's the best place to start. We talk about a lot, and the autoimmune protocol diet is pretty extensive, and it's a big adjustment, but the best place to start is with the juice. So I highly, highly, highly recommend it. Please do. And please continue to join us here on Fridays and let us know how it goes. If you could start that over the weekend and come back next Friday and tell us how much better you're feeling, because I have no doubt that you will be without your meds, without your Nexium. I have no doubt. So please do that. I think someone asked what would I be interested in going to acupuncture for? Well, this weekend, since I have tonsils and adenoids. Yes, Sassy Southern Vintage. Jennifer, right? This is also Jennifer. I never know which one you're commenting as. And I hope that you're feeling better, honey, and I'll be sending you your roller ball, and I would love for you to be juicing. You need that. Your body needs that. Surgery is so hard on your body. The anesthesia is so hard on your body. Yes. Ooh, I'm getting good. I'm getting good. Acupuncture. Well, I have autoimmune disease, and I've read a lot about acupuncture helping with just autoimmune disease overall, and that is something that I'm interested in. And I've also got going on what I feel like is either some nerve, either I've got some pinched nerve issue or some fibromyalgia stuff going on. I'm not sure what. So anyway, yeah, Tammy, I would like to talk. I've got some nerve stuff going on the left side of my body. So I am interested in acupuncture for that. So that's that. That is that. I think that's it, y'all. What do I have going on this weekend? This weekend, I'm finishing up a sign. I have a meeting, I have a phone call today and a meeting today. I'm finishing up a sign for a wedding shower tonight. And tomorrow, I have a girlfriend that's coming over and we are going to go catch a movie. We're doing that for my birthday that was last weekend. And we couldn't work it in. I couldn't work her in. Just kidding. So we're doing that tomorrow. And Sunday, me and Zadie, my 11-year-old, are going to the beach. We're going down to Port A with my oldest daughter and her baby, Harlow, little Harlow. The four of us are going down for just a girls' trip. We're going Sunday and coming back Monday. It's like a 2-hour drive, 2.5-hour drive. So we're praying for good weather. I don't know. Today's weather's supposed to be pretty yucky. So I'm hoping that we're going to have really good weather. I don't think we'll go if it's ugly. So fingers crossed. Prayers that we have good weather so we can go have a good little... a little bit of beach therapy, Chrissy. Exactly. I need the beach and I need a girls' weekend for sure. Hey, Trevor. Trevor's my meeting in just a little bit. I'll see you in just a little bit. So you guys have a wonderful weekend. Connie, I'm so proud of you for 7 days in. I can't wait to see you next Friday. And Teresa, I'll be in touch with you so we can talk about what we wanted to talk about. And Nene just popped on. Everybody say hi, Nene. We're going, Nene. We're closing. Thanks for joining us at the last second. So anyway, I'm really proud of you guys for hanging in there with us and continuing to make good choices. And I look forward to seeing y'all next Friday with hopefully some new things that I've tried and some new things that you guys can try. So thanks, Heather. Thank you so much. They're saying hi to Nene. You guys have a good weekend, okay? Y'all take care. Bye-bye.